listening journal 3 and what we looked at there. So we've just finished the analysis video of expressive outcomes, dynamics, and tone color. So we're going to look at duration and texture. Duration is the organization of sound and silence and their musical lengths, like quarter notes and half notes, 16ths, 30-second notes, and the rests, and the way they are combined to make a rhythm. Rhythms are broken up into time signatures, aka meter. We can have them broken up into 4/4 most often, but there are 6/8 and 3/4, 5/8, 7/8. So simple and compound. Simple and compound rhythms. So simple rhythms are 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4 predominantly. Compound are 3/8, 6/8, and 9/8. That's where the beat is divided into 3. For example, if we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6/8. If we're doing 9/8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we can do 12/8 if we like. Asymmetrical might be where we do 2s and 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where I've got a 3 and then a 2. Beat and pulse. So beat is generally the underlying metronome of the song, where you tap your foot, or you might nod your head to the beat of the song, and then the pulses fill out those beats. So it might be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or like we're doing before, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1e and 2e and da 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 da. We can break the beat into as many things as we like. Tempo, how fast. Syncopation. Subdivision, bit like pulse, subdividing the beat. Swing time and free time. Swing time's a good one. We need to know this for a couple of other questions as well. We need to be able to know that if something is swung, say the eighth notes that are normally 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and are 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is swing when it's 1, 2, D, da, 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 da. So you've got a long eighth note and a short eighth note. Free time, also known as rubato, where the pulse is not clear. It sort of wavers quicker and slower. Texture, how sounds are combined, how they interact, function in a piece. Layers of sound. On a foundation level, are they dense, are they sparse? So sparse means there's a lot of space. Dense meaning there's a lot of layers to the sound. Voicing, so say on the piano, is the voicing close and the harmonies are dissonant and clashing, or are they spread out and they're pleasant and they're harmonious and they're consonant? Layering of instruments, tracks, sound combinations, changes in numbers of layers. So that might be these instruments are playing for this bit, and then there's more instruments in this bit, and then there's less, and so on. Multi-track sequencing, so that's just another way of describing it. So melody and accompaniment, melody with multiple melodies. So monophony, we're going to get into all this a bit later. So the question that you were supposed to do was just simply these 3 here about the texture, duration, and expressive outcome of texture relates to the instrumental roles. I spoke a little bit about that. I will link this for you in our class lesson plan, and you can have a look at the other YouTube clip as well. Describing texture involves more than using word. Music often shifts from one texture to another. Using one word, that should say. You need to, it is a great skill to be able to identify the proper phonic word. So let's go through those. Homophony simply is melody and accompany. 2 types of homophony are a melody and accompany, or it might be like a chorale where the harmonies move together, like a chorale, like a chorus of singers. Polyphony in the diagram, so multiple melodies interweaving amongst themselves. We've done a round like row, row, row your boat before. Some polyphony examples there, which you can check out. Monophony, simply just one melody. Just think of the last post, or if there's a song that starts with just the vocals, nothing else. A cappella. Biphonic is a melody and a drone. So say, for example, we might have a C note that continues in one hand of the piano and a melody playing over that. But there's one stationary note, might be a bass note, and then there's a melody played over that. So it's two, that's where the bi comes into it. One melody moving and one melody straight. The green line is just the one note and the black line is the moving melody. Heterophony, one melody, multiple instruments that sort of play the same thing but not quite. It can't be a complete unison when it's in heterophony. Think about when, if we all played a melody and some people were using different little ornamentations. Okay, we'll have a look at some examples in class. We can't play them on this video, obviously. So this is just a summary of those as well. As I said at the start, thick or dense, thin or sparse. These are good words to use in your responses about texture.